Hey guys, welcome back. Now, I know, today is just, well, for you guys it's a regular day. For me, I went through a big adventure, but I upgraded some things around my house, and especially around in my office. So, having said that, I apologize about the delay, but there's a very good reason for that, which I just mentioned. So, we're going to watch Screwston, right? Buddy, your username is Screwston, playing the M40 M43. Now, I remember back in the day when I first saw this vehicle, I was like, huh? And the one after it, M3, M55, like, why do they have a double name? So I basically looked it up and I discovered that historically, this vehicle was first released, well, it was first created, not released, excuse me, in 1944, the spring of 1944. And it was due to a shortage of the M1918 guns for the M12. Now, since this vehicle has a chassis, what is he doing? Nice driving there, buddy. Anyway, due to the fact that this vehicle has a chassis which is based on the M4 Sherman, they gave it a howitzer gun. The was that him? No, it was the other artillery. You clutched the shot, buddy. So anyway, to the point, they gave it the 8-inch 203mm howitzer, and due to the fact that they were making two models at the same time, the M40 and the M43, that's why it was given this name, M40, M43. So there you go. That's the history. And let's see how our hero is doing. That guy has gone stealth, and he clutches the shot again, and he misses again. Oh well. Oh boy. He's using the kick-off 2 view. Kick-off or kick-off 2. If you know these two games, you're a legend. If you don't know it, look it up. Kick-off 1, kick-off 2 had this view. This is how you saw the players. You saw it from up ahead. And then Sensible Software came up with the 45-degree view for Sensible Soccer. Amazing games. If back in the Amiga, those were amazing games. So, talk about amazing games. You know what this map represents. For those who don't, can you make the shot count? Nice. Direct hit 211. Are you serious? So, for those who don't know, this is my favorite of all time map. My favorite, number 1 on the list. Not the first map that I played. The first map that I played was Mines. And the first vehicle that I played was the Low Tractor. And of course, when we first played at Tier 1, I could easily say that 99% of us, we didn't know what we were doing. We were just floundering around like total Muppets, looking like, is that guy red? What am I supposed to do? Oh, what am I supposed to do? Of course, if you were experienced in FPS games, first-person shooters, like, ooh, nice shot there, such as Counter-Strike, especially in, well, Counter-Strike is 95% PvP, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, Doom, the mother of all FPS. That's how it all started, I believe, or maybe it's some game before Doom. So, if you had the experience of FPS games, you could get into the first battle and do some stuff. But of course, there were many different things, lots of mechanics that you had to learn from the beginning. Like, for example, armor, angling, bushes, camouflage, the different tiers. Shoot! Nice. I was close, but of course Wargaming says, screw you. It's gonna go close. It's not gonna go and hit exactly. And when it does, you're gonna do 211 on a direct hit. God. Back in the day, pre-2017, I can't believe it's already been 8 years. If you got hit by artillery, bye-bye. Yeah, just like that. You were bye-bye. He would have killed 2 guys by now, probably even 3. A splash would have removed, well, on the low RTs, you would lose around 1/3 of your health. If you were playing versus a T92 and you got splashed, I kid you not, you would receive around 1,500 damage. Splash. Now, I remember that RT, we used to get the Bombardier medal, what is it called? Bombardment medal, something like that, which looks like a golden fireball. And if you look it up, if you some of you probably have it, it happens, you get that medal when you are playing SPG and you kill more than 1 person with the same shot. You can still get it, but it's rare, very rare, because in today's meta, the oh man, that guy would have been dead by now. So as I was saying, in today's meta, HE has been nerfed. The HE mechanic has been nerfed. These are 2 different things. The mechanic itself has been nerfed, and the damage has been nerfed. And artillery has been nerfed. Shit. So, putting all that into consideration, in order to get that medal, you would have to shoot at 2 or more targets who have around less than 100 HP. And if you were lucky, you would kill both of them. So, back in the day, with the T92 HMC, you would shoot and you would kill 3 or 4 people. Especially on maps like mines, where all the heavies go to the choke point. You would go to the corner at A1, excuse me. Take a shot, and because, well, RT was very inaccurate back in the day, now it's far more accurate, and it has the stun mechanic. Anyway, if you hit, you would kill the person that you were aiming at right away. The rest, they would survive with less than 10% of their HP. Man, I remember one-shotting multiple times. One-shotting multiple how do you say it? Mouses? Multiple mouse. The mouse. The mighty mouse. The mighty mouse was reduced to less than Mickey Mouse. The T92 HMC. And, of course, back in the day, because we had universal chat. You guys remember those days? Universal chat? You would get the standard message from the guy on the enemy team. You and reported, hacker, cheater. Get this, you know, the classic word that stands with C. Wishing something very nice happening to your family. I hope all your family gets that filthy disease. We would laugh. We would be so funny. Sometimes in these occasions, when the when you would get an amazing kill, of course the guy who got killed would get pissed off, and you would usually, you know, start becoming toxic. And in some cases, I remember this happened to me, both teams would start laughing at the guy's reaction. They would tell him the classic, man, don't you know that artillery kills you? Why are you standing still? Oh, there you go, finally. Oh man, that poor Sturer Mill. Why? Yeah, you're still reloading. Nice. Aim a little bit to the left. Great. There you go. 9-6. Nice. They're winning by 2.7 thousand. He's up with 1 kill. That Mr. Maxam 898 has 4 kills for the T28 prototype. That was close. Good. I like the fact that after he shoots, he moves, but not right away. He enjoys the shot, which means that we enjoy the shot also because we're watching the replay, and then he moves. One thing which I totally despise about a few arty players is that as soon as they pull the trigger, they press shift and they move. And you don't get to, I mean, what kind of enjoyment do you get from that? Nothing. Nothing. Did you hit? Did you miss? Of course, you might get the critical hit. That was close. The assist, in this case, our buddy has 1.4k, and he's done over 2,000 damage. Very nice. 2,181 to be precise. And that is gonna... Nice, 2,300. Oh. But what kind of enjoyment do you get? I'm talking to people who do that. Not to our friend. No, he's playing properly. As soon as they pull the trigger, they hit shift at the same time, and they move. Why? I know, look, I know why, but why do you do it that way? Nice. Ah, he didn't get any assist for that one. Someone platooned up there. 4 kills and 5 kills for the Brothers in Arms medal. Very good. People are becoming more and more aware of that. I've noticed that as time goes by. So, as I was saying, what's the point of doing that? I mean, I understand that you don't want to get countered battery, but it's a little bit too soon. Oh, well, whatever. Let's see. PAWNAGE, what, add a global? Actually, I'm going to call that, I'm going to call the video PAWNAGE. Indeed, PAWNAGE with an ace tanker, ladies and gentlemen, with 3.4k W9, we could say. 94,000 credits, 3.2 thousand XP. A Confederate medal. He took, nice, 2,789 damage. And he's second best on XP with 1,070. Very nice for an M40, M43. He took 21 shots, 6 hit, 1 penetrated. We saw that at Sturemil. Or Saint Emil. Saint Emil was sent to heaven. Because he had no armor. Versus the RT. Oh boy. Anyway, and he made credits. So, yeah, I mean, you fire and you hit shift and you move right away. And then, I don't know, you expect some kind of enjoyment from that? Do you enjoy it? Personally, I don't. Just saying. Anyway, sorry for the late upload today. Very good reason. I had some very important things to do. No, nothing to do with bagels. No bagels involved. No Philadelphia, no bagels. Just saying. Because I know that my channel members are going to start saying that. Oh, by the way, channel members. You'll see. You shall see. Okay? See you in the members area. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.